Night shift horror on my way home from the night shift. I got a disturbing message from my roommate. Sherry, don't come home. Just stay outside. I frowned. A flash of anger rose in me, thinking she had broken our rule about not bringing strangers home. I decided to head back immediately to confront her. Just as I stepped into the elevator to go upstairs, my phone buzzed again. Sherry's message made my heart skip a beat. There's a killer in the building. The elevator stopped on the 8th floor. The doors slowly slid open. Ahead of me was a pitch black hallway. Only the faint green glow of an emergency exit sign piercing the darkness. I gripped my phone tightly, reading Sherry's message, "Don't come home. Just stay outside, don't come back. There's a killer in the building." I hesitated, my feet stopping at the elevator threshold. I replied to Sherry, trying to understand. "What killer? Are you serious? Are you okay? Did you call the cops?" The chat showed Sherry as typing, but minutes passed, and she still hadn't responded. A creeping unease settled in my chest. Sherry and I had an agreement when we moved in together: no overnight guests of the opposite sex. She worked days, I worked nights, and our schedules barely overlapped, making living together fairly peaceful. But once I'd found signs of a man visiting our apartment, and we'd argued over it. So when Sherry's message came through, my first thought was she'd broken our rule again. Facing the black hallway, I froze. On the elevator display, the number 8 glared at me. Then it hit me. Normally, when an elevator stops, the doors close soon after, and it returns to its default floor. But ever since I arrived at the 8th floor, the doors had remained open. A chill ran through me. Could the elevator be broken? But everything seemed normal. The motor was running, lights working. I tried pressing the close door button several times. Nothing. Then, a terrifying thought struck. What if it wasn't a malfunction, but someone holding the button outside to keep it open? My heart pounding, I slammed the emergency stop button. The elevator jolted violently. I staggered, stepping back toward the corner. Moments later, silence returned. The doors still stood open. Fear gripped me. I didn't dare call out. If there really was a killer outside, he could be waiting for me. If I screamed, it might draw him in. Better to stay silent and hope. I shivered, pulling out my phone. I quickly texted 911. "There's a danger. Please send help." Feeling slightly relieved, I curled up in the corner of the elevator, adopting a defensive posture. The night was unnaturally still, and I could hear nothing but my own breathing. Minutes later, my phone lit up again. A new message from Sherry. "Maya, you heading home from work? I just got some spicy grilled fish delivery, waiting for you to come eat with me." My anger shifted to confusion. Sherry's tone was too casual, too different from her earlier warning. I clutched my phone, examining the photo of the grilled fish. The oil glistened unnaturally red. Me suspicion grew. "What's going on, Sherry?" I quickly replied, trying to get answers. She responded, "Oh Maya, don't be so tense. I was just watching a horror movie," and said it without thinking. My unease only deepened. I pressed further. "What about the fish? You said it was delivery." Her tone was casual. "Yeah, I just ordered it. Didn't expect it to get here so fast." "Come back quick. It'll be cold otherwise." That sounded odd. Our building had strict security. Delivery drivers couldn't just get in so easily. "Sherry, are you sure a delivery guy brought it? I didn't see anyone on my way home." Her reply was evasive. "Maybe you missed him, or he took another route. Don't overthink it. Just come back." Now I was sure the person texting me wasn't Sherry. I stopped replying, checking the time. 18 minutes had passed since I sent my 911 text. No police had arrived. My breath quickened. I pulled out a selfie stick and makeup mirror. carefully sliding it out to peer beyond the elevator doors. I held my breath, adjusting the mirror bit by bit, and when I saw two faces in the reflection, I nearly froze. One was mine. The other was Sherry's. She was outside the elevator. Suddenly, she grabbed me, pulling me out with unnatural force. I screamed, but the hallway was silent. Help! Sherry's cold laugh echoed, and a heavy object smashed against my head. Pain exploded through me, my vision going dark. "Don't worry," she said softly. "Even if you scream until your throat breaks, no one will hear you." "What are you doing?" I called the cops. I shouted, struggling. She just smiled. "Cops, they won't come." She dragged me into the apartment, binding me and gagging my mouth. At that moment, there was a knock at the door. "Miss, here to collect rent." It was landlord Uncle's voice. Sherry quickly hid me, answering. "Oh, Uncle, you're here. I'll get the money right away." I heard footsteps in the living room. "Is someone in the bedroom? Your roommate?" "Oh, it's just a stray cat I found," Sherry explained. "That's not allowed in the lease," Uncle complained. "Don't worry, I'll take care of it right away. Please sit in the living room. I'll bring the cash." I noticed a vase on the nightstand. Using my head, I smashed it, making a loud crash. Bang! Footsteps approached the bedroom. Hope flared inside me. But before Uncle could open the door, Sherry blocked him. "Uncle, here's this month's rent. Count it, and you can go." 8,000 2 months, fine. His voice stopped. He collapsed. I watched Sherry calmly stab him. Blood spread quickly across the floor. She dragged the body away, the bloody blade gleaming in her hand. "Want to try?" she whispered. I couldn't take it anymore and passed out. When I woke up, I was in a hospital bed. A police officer was taking notes. "I saw Sherry kill the landlord. She tried to kill me too." The officer lowered his pen, looking at me with pity. "Miss Maya, we investigated. There was no landlord, no roommate. 803 is registered to you alone. That's impossible. I saw her kill him." The officer sighed. "We couldn't find any record of your call. Neighbors called us. The blood on scene is yours. There was no corpse. And based on witness statements, we suspect you may have a mental disorder." "Mental disorder?" He handed me a file. 3 months ago, you were trapped in an elevator at Mahoa Apartments due to a power failure. The alarm system was malfunctioning, and you were stuck for 16 hours. We believe that incident triggered your condition." I couldn't accept it. Everything felt too real. Doctors told me to rest. I tried to push it out of my mind, trying to rebuild my life. Until one day, I noticed my toothbrush had been moved. I looked up at the mirror, and the face staring back at me wasn't mine.